Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 40, and today we are returning with two more big games with our Terriers, plus transfer deadline day as well. So lots to get through. Let's just get straight to it today. Now, of course, to recap the last episode, it was probably one of my favourite episodes, if not my favourite episode of the series so far. And we started with, well, one of our best wins of the series so far, and certainly to start this season off. A 3-0 victory away at Stamford Bridge against Antonio Conte's Chelsea, where Moses scored an absolutely unbelievable goal to get us off and underway inside the first couple of minutes. It was just a textbook display for the Terriers. Everything went according to plan, and then in midweek we made a big new signing for £33.5 million as Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain joined up with Huddersfield Town here at the Kirklees Stadium. It was a bizarre signing, and my reaction sort of summed it up really. I was just sort of thinking, what? Like, how has he just come in? Because he didn't ask for a sign-on bonus. First time it's ever happened. He just accepted a flat 110 grand a week salary, and we were delighted. So the Ox signed for Huddersfield Town. What a bargain that was, in my opinion. And then we ended the episode strong with a 4-1 victory away against the Posh in the Carabao Cup, where we fielded an almost entire youth team in the first 11, and Bradley King, potential to be special striker, starting for the first time, bagged a brace on his debut. So in today's episode, lots to get through. We've got the second leg of our Champions League playoff against RB Salzburg here at home, leading by 2-0 from our first leg win in Austria. Then transfer deadline day. We all love transfer deadline day. And then to end the episode off as well, a game at home to Newcastle in the Premier League as well. So lots to get through. Let's get straight to it. So the first thing we'll do just for our first game is assign the Ox's new squad number. Of course, he signed in the last episode. I asked you guys to vote what number he should get, and you guys decided he should get number 11. So the Ox is in. He'll wear number 11. Thanks everyone for voting. I think I'll ask you guys to do that more often with our new big signings. Let you guys choose the squad number. But yeah, the Ox will wear number 11, and it suits him well. I think that's the right choice.
A top talent, but today in a new team. How's he going to get on? Well, follow it with us, and it's live.
So first game today is RB Salzburg in the second leg of our Champions League playoff. This game comes just one day after our victory over the Posh in the Carabao Cup, but none of the players that started that game at London Road will start tonight. It's still a very strong lineup though. Morris in goal, a back four of Jespersen, the Great Dane wearing the armband, Mawson, and the Ox at right back making his debut. Green on the left-hand side of midfield, Kachunga on the right, the handsome man and a Marty midfield with Edwards the cam and Mounier up top. And as for the RB Salzburg lineup, I think I'm right in thinking it's the exact same team we faced in Austria. I think it is, with Berisha the cam and the captain, and Valentino Lazaro down the right hand side. So first game, RB Salzburg, keep a clean sheet, advance to group stage, let's get it done.
Well, you want width and you want quality in the width, and probably they've got that with this new acquisition.
Well, I think so, and the one player that'll be pleased to see him arrive is the centre forward, because I think he can expect better service now from a lad that does swing in good crosses.
Obviously, one of the reasons why the Ox left Arsenal and didn't sign a new contract and went to Liverpool is because he didn't want to play in the right wing-back role. But here at Huddersfield, he'd have to play even further back, in the right back role. At times he'll play in midfield, further forward down the right-hand side, and also I like him through the middle as well. I really do rate the Ox in real life, but in this team, he's a right back, and he's got to accept that. But we want him to get forward as well and be an attack-minded right back, like he is right now, down this right-hand side. First good piece of movement from the Ox, gets around his man, and wins a free kick. Well done. So he's not just going to be limited to a defensive full-back role. We want him to go forward, because our full-backs primarily operate as wing back. So free kick here won by the Ox. Kachunga takes it in towards Mounier, and that could be the first goal. Header hits the bar. Mounier, Davis on the ball, looking for space here, tries to find it, gives it to Edwards. Edwards on the turn, finds space to shoot. Good stop by Stankovic. Finds the Ox. As the fullbacks combine, and now Kachunga to Vestergaard, through to the Ox. Nice movement there by Alex. And Chamberlain cuts inside. What can he do with the ball? Gives it to Edwards. Edwards given space. He'll spread that wide towards Jespersen. And Jespersen now on the ball. Cutting inside, looking for Broom himself. Back towards Vestergaard. To keep the ball at feet here. With Chamberlain now receiving it. Space to shoot for the Ox. Oh, good stop by Stankovic. That would be a dream start. And RB Salzburg get it away. There may well not be a goal tonight, but it doesn't need to be. I'm not going to force things through whilst we're still leading by 2 on aggregate. And just going to keep playing our natural game. If the goal comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As Davis finds Vestergaard through to Chaplin off the bench. He did score in Austria. He'll find Mounier. I want to give it back to the ex-Pompey striker if I can. It is Chaplin on the turn, looking for space to shoot. And, oh, it's off the post from Connor. So unlucky. I tell you what, man. There's no point starting this guy. Always bring him off the bench. Such a great impact sub. Still 0-0. Are we going to find that goal, or would it finish goalless? Hang on, what's happened here? What's happened here? Jespersen's getting a telling off from the referee. I think RB Salzburg have just won a penalty. There was a shot taken there, and I think it's a penalty to RB Salzburg. Is it? I think it might be. It is. It's a penalty to RB Salzburg. I have no idea what happened there. A shot was taken. It was so tame, it went way wide the post. Dabber's going to stand up and take it, and Morris makes the save. Well, there's justice for you. RB Salzburg just won a bizarre penalty. A shot was taken from inside the area, and Jespersen, I don't think there was that much contact. But anyway, Morris makes the save. It's still 2-0. That's bizarre. I have literally no idea what happened there. RB Salzburg took a shot, and Jespersen from behind. I think there might have been a tiny little shove in the back, but I didn't think it was that bad. But penalty given, and thankfully Morris bails us out as the Ox couldn't get there either. And, oh, this could be a goal, and it is! RB Salzburg are leaving it late, but they're right back in the tie. 8 minutes to go, 1-0. What's happening here? Well, we might be set for an epic collapse here late on. A long ball forward, Chamberlain couldn't get there, and Ronnie just outstrengths Twansby. Really weak from our centre-back off the bench. Puts it into the back of net, 1-0. Game not over yet. RB Salzburg in for a late equalising goal to force extra time. I think that will do it. But my goodness gracious me, we almost threw that away. Final score, 1-0 to the Austrians. We lose here at home, but do make it into the group stages, just about. That was a bizarre ending, but we've done enough. We've done enough. And I tell you what, Sean Morris, what a big penalty save that proved to be in the end. 1-0 to final score. We lose for the first time this season. We are through to the group stages. That's the most important thing. And for man of the match, I'll give it to the guy that won him the game, Ronnie, scoring the goal that almost got RB Salzburg back into the game and forced extra time. But 1-0 to final score. We're into the group stages, but my word, breathe a deep sigh of relief. We're just about there. And so just before our second game of today's episode, we're going to move into transfer deadline day, as you have three bids here, sorry, one for Moy, one for Edwards, and one for Kachunga. Oh, quite a few here. And the bid for Kachunga is 5.9 million from Stade Rennais. Now, he's out of contract in the summer, but we really like Kachunga, 6th man of the year. So I'd rather keep him here for his final year of his contract and try and convince him to stay and just accept a squad role. The bid for Edwards was from who? West Brom for £10.4 million. This guy's not been as good as I was hoping when we first signed him last season, but we still have long-term plans for the kid, so he's going to go nowhere as well. And the final bid was for Aaron Moy from Sassuolo. They're putting a £9 million bid, but we really like Moy. He's out of contract in the summer. We will give him a new one. So, yeah, 3 decent offers there for 3 decent players, but we're going to say no to all of those bids and keep them all here. And so transfer deadline day is now here, as well. You can see some big moves already. Aubameyang's gone to Real Madrid for £55.8 million. Dortmund have also sold Rafael Guerreiro as well, going to Chelsea, £55.4 million. Look at him, going to do a bit of clear out here. And Castillejo has gone to Bayern Munich as well. We have some more emails to look at here. The final scout report on James Ward-Prowse. How good is he? How good is he? 82. I think we got a better deal in the end then. I think we got a better deal in the end. So James Ward-Prowse, that's fine. And players leaving international duty. Oh, Morris got called up to the England squad for the first time. Awesome. And Hungary gives an international offer, which we of course reject. And Sabiri has been sold to Bordeaux for 840 grand as well. And a bid for Sessegnon from Newcastle of £11 million, which of course we are going to say no to. So I doubt we'll do anything on deadline day. We've got virtually no money in our budget right now. And we still have quite a few players out of contract in the summer as well. So I think the wise thing to do is keep the money as it is and try and give contract extensions to Kachunga, Moy, and whoever else needs one as well. So I don't think we'll do anything on deadline day. We'll just skip straight through it. And James Ward-Prowse lets us know that negotiations are over, which is fair enough because obviously we signed the Ox now, and that is the better deal for us anyway. And yeah, 8 hours to go. There's quite a few players that are on our shortlist. There's quite a few players on our transfer list right now, as Will Davis has a 1-year loan deal from West Ham, but forget it, he's going nowhere. The handsome man's going to be much more involved in our squad this year. Now, with 3 hours on the clock, there is a bid here for Sessegnon, this time Rubin Kazan want to take him for £11 million. We've still got a lot of players right now on our transfer list and on the loan list as well. But I can't seem to get any offers for these guys. I'm really struggling this season to sell and loan out my players that we don't want. But we're going to reject a bid for Sessegnon, of course, from Ruben Kazan. The guy's going nowhere. Whilst we do like Jespersen in either the left back or the right back role, Sessegnon is still our number 3 at the moment. And that is most likely going to do it for deadline day as well. Yes, it will, because with 1 hour to go, that is going to do it. And deadline day is indeed over. So a very quiet one for Huddersfield Town in the end. Nothing done whatsoever. And just 2 signings in the window, but what signings they were. £70.5 million spent on Malcolm and the Ox. And we also raised just over half of what we got, I think. Did we? Oh, it's too hard for me to tell. But we sold quite a few players as well. I was squinting my eyes there trying to work it out. But that's how bad I am at maths. I literally just think, is that right? Is that right? No. Yeah, we raised £35.6 million for selling quite a few players. We signed 2 for £70.5 million. But I'm happy with what we did in this window. We didn't need to sign a lot of players. The most important thing was keeping our most important players here, which we did. And I'm delighted with the squad going forward. I'm really liking it, and I didn't think we needed to make major changes. Just 1 or 2 more good players bringing in. That's what we did, and I'm happy with that. So the major deals in the summer transfer window were Aubameyang to Real Madrid, Guerrero to Chelsea, and Castillejo to Bayern Munich. Just saw that Manchester City just bought Serge Aurier for £31.1 million, and that'll do it. Transfer deadline day is over. A quiet one for Huddersfield, but we already wrapped up what we need to do earlier in the window. And the final thing we'll do before the second game today against Newcastle in the Premier League is take a look at our academy and see how the youth squad is currently getting on. Our academy is just absolutely stacked right now with Nigerian and Dutch talents. There are so many good ones. Look at this guy here, Kelvin and Koku. Looks really good. There are a few players that are decreasing in their potential who will probably end up rejecting, like Marvin Decker here, who's not looking quite as good. So despite his overall being good, we will release him. But for the most part, I mean, look at this guy, Lucas Mulder, only 5'11", but a very talented young centre-back, it seems. There's some great youth players here, man. And don't worry, I will be sending out our free scouts very soon. And, of course, asking you guys to vote on the nations. But for the time being, I'm going to reject him as well. For the time being, we've got some fantastic talent here, man. Our youth academy is stacked. So, second and final game today, and it's our first home Premier League game as we take on Rafa Benitez's Newcastle, who are back to the Premier League after spending second season in the Championship. We're playing the 4-4-1-1 with Hudson in goal. Back for Sessegnon, the Great Dane Twansby, and Odubajo at right back as the Ox drops to the bench. Assist on left-hand side midfield, Malcolm on the right, and Marty and Moy in the middle. Vitinho our cam, and of course Moses up top as well. And as for the Magpies, a very decent team and a very good midfield as well. Rolando Aarons on the left-hand side, Christian Atsu on the right, and Jack Colback and Isaac Hayden through the middle of the park. This won't be an easy test for us, and after our loss in the last game to RB Salzburg, feeling a little bit of pressure, but hopefully we'll respond and get the win though. Let's find out. This game's going to be won and lost in the middle of the park. Jack Colback and Isaac Hayden, 2 very decent English midfielders, and then for us, a Marty physical powerhouse and Moy as well. Sisto finds Moses, and the first chance to fall here. Moses takes his time and slots it home and does make it 1-0. And I said this game will be won and lost through the middle of the park. But of course, winning the game requires goals, and this guy just doesn't stop scoring. His fantastic start to the season continues. Sisto rolls him through, takes his time, takes it round Krul, and slots it home into the bottom corner. 1-0 Huddersfield, and I'll say it once again, 30+ goals a year, he's going to get them. Corner for the Terriers. Vitinho is going to take it, which one into the centre, and it's dropped down to Moses, who volleys it just wide of the post. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't score more than 1 goal today. He's in the mood already, got 1, 25 minutes in, and I'm looking for 2 or 3 goals for him today. I want to get a few. For the Terriers, Malcolm looks for Vitinho, finds him, lovely first touch there, finds space, Rabon across the middle, Krul gets it away. And header clear straight to Moses Odubajo, who will let fly from range. Oh, Krul then beats it away. And Javier Manquillo should clear under pressure. Back to the Dutch shot stopper. And away it goes. We've been really good in this first half, but still only lead by 1. I want a second. As Vitinho's shot is blocked and then cleared away. Come on, let's find a second goal. Come on. Still the lead is just 1 with 28 minutes to go. in a game where we've dominated. And if we fail to win this game, we'll only have ourselves to blame for missing a hatful of chances, particularly in the first half. But Moy finds Vitinho, who will find a Marty, through towards Sessegnon. In the middle is Vitinho. Moses tries to get himself through. It's Moses, takes his time, picks his spot, and finds the back of the net. Points will surely be in the bag now. Moses gets his brace. He's just too good. Rolled through, takes his time. The shells get sent walking and just picks his spot, opens up his body, and finesses it home. 2-0, 5 already for the season for our number 33. I love him so much, man. Is there anything this Nigerian can't do? Good tackle by the handsome man. Now Sessegnon finds Kachunga, gives it back to Davis. Through the middle to find Moses, and Moses on the ball towards the handsome man. There's a man free at the back stick there, but I can't find him because the marker comes with him. Now Moses, Kachunga, 3-0 to Huddersfield Town, and now surely the points are in the bag. Lovely finish, 3-0, and the 3 points for the Terriers in our first home Premier League game. Whole team celebrating with Kachunga. We don't want to see him leave. We know how important this guy is to our team. Moses rolls it through to him, takes his time, opens up his body, and finesses the ball past Tim Krul. He'll always be a squad player in this team, never anything more, but we love this guy. 3-0 Terriers, 3 points in the bag. I think that is probably going to do it for the game, unless we can have one more chance for the hat-trick from Moses. No, referee blows full time, and that will do it. Final score in our first home Premier League game, and we bounced back after our defeat to the Austrians RB Salzburg. 3-0 the final score. What a performance, and once again, Moses Simon, unstoppable. We are irresistible when going forward, man. I love the way this team is shaping up. 11 shots, 6 on target, balanced possession, but a 3-0 scoreline, and a thoroughly deserving win. And once again, man of the match for the third straight Premier League game goes to our number 33. 2 goals, probably should have had a hat-trick really, but we won't mind too much as he gets us to 3 points and an assist for Kachunga's late goal off the bench as well. So 3-0 the final score, delighted. And so that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, where we'll find out our Champions League opponents in the group stage very soon. Bye!